Paris Saint-Germain spent 8 years and over €1 billion trying to win the Champions League with Kylian Mbappe. They never got close, then they let him walk for free and won it 5-0 in the final. One man saw this coming, he tried to warn everyone. Nobody listened. This is what Luis Enrique understood about Mbappe that the rest of the world refused to accept. Even when he transferred to Madrid, nothing changed. Fans were incredibly disappointed. As a 25-year fan of Real Madrid, I can tell you, the Mbappe era is the worst Madrid I've seen in my 25 years following the team. Madrid used to lose to strong teams such as Robben's Bayern and Ronaldinho's and Messi's Barcelona, so I still had fun watching those close matches. However, now the team feels soulless, and like no one is trying to fight for the ball, it just feels empty. The team is dead, no emotion, no pulse. PSG paid €180 million for a teenager. Within a year, that teenager scored in a World Cup final.
Can't keep it from Coman, and Coman can go the other way. Rabiot. Mbappe. Thuram. Mbappe! Oh, wow! He is an awesome force of nature!
By the time Mbappe was done in Paris, he had 200 goals, 6 Ligue 1 titles, 3 Coupe de France trophies, the Golden Boot, and the all-time scoring record at the club. On paper, it was everything, except the one trophy PSG actually existed for. The Champions League never came, not once.
Yo te he leído que te gustaba Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cogía de los huevos a todos sus compañeros y se ponía a defender como un hijo de puta. Tú tienes que dar ese ejemplo primero como persona y como jugador de ir a presionar. Vas a tener a Cubarsí, vas a ser tú el que marque a Cubarsí y a Ter Stegen. ¿Para qué? Para ser un líder. Porque tú piensas como que tú nos tienes que marcar los goles. Claro, tú eres un fenómeno, un top mundial, ninguna duda. Pero yo, no me vale eso. Un líder de verdad es que cuando no nos puedes ayudar con los goles, porque el otro día tenías a 2 jugadores de alto nivel para ti y no puedes ayudarnos, tú nos ayudas en todo lo defensivo. Los 2 meses que te quedan. Yo quiero que te vayas de aquí por la puerta grande. Kiki, ninguna duda. Pero te lo tienes que ganar.
In his last season at PSG, Mbappe scored 44 goals. PSG lost to Dortmund in the semi-finals. He walked out that summer as a king, free transfer to Real Madrid, the move he'd wanted since he was 14 years old, posing in a Madrid kit. But even before he played a single minute in white, the football world was already uneasy. There was something in the way he carried himself, the entitlement, the politics, the sense that he didn't just want to join Real Madrid, he wanted to own it. Thierry Henry put it plainly.
Kylian Mbappe will come in and will want to consider Real Madrid his team. He's very used to that.
Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't he? He's considered the best player in the world widely.
You do that on the field. Why? You arrive and
let's not act like players don't have egos. Come on now.
When you arrived at Barcelona, you had big stars in the team. You was thinking in your head, I'm going to be the main man in this team. Is what came.
I said to myself, I will show that I can be. This is where I was going from. Nobody goes and say, hey, I'm the... No, you show that you can be. It's a different ball game. Why? You want me to tell you why? Because you want nothing at that club when you arrive.
PSG replaced the most dangerous forward in their history with Dembélé, Kolo Muani and Kvaratskhelia, 3 players who, individually, weren't even in the same conversation as Mbappe. But every single one of them pressed. They chased. They hounded defenders. They worked when the ball wasn't at their feet. Dembélé, the player Barcelona had written off as a lost cause, scored 35 goals and led PSG to a treble. Champions League, Ligue 1, Coupe de France. They beat Inter 5-0 in the final. The club that couldn't win it with a generational talent won it comfortably without him. Dembélé won the Ballon d'Or.
Dembélé.
Nobody is questioning Mbappe's ability. He is one of the 3 best footballers alive. The pace, the finishing, the ice in his veins, it's all real. But ability and leadership are different things. He has no Champions League. He has no manager who lasted beside him at peak. He has no team that got better because of his presence rather than despite it. Luis Enrique's question was never, is Mbappe great? The question was whether greatness without sacrifice could ever win the trophies that decide history. Goals win games. Collective sacrifice wins titles. And right now, Mbappe is still scoring goals like a god. He just isn't winning anything that matters.